bet your sweet ass it's too late to be doing this. It's far too late. Hi, I'm Willa. Welcome to the channel. Peep the vibe. Like and subscribe. Welcome to my transition vlog. Week 3. Day 14 plus 4. 18? Day 18. Around here. I'm filming this one at 12:40. Just didn't get to it until now. Today happened, and I reckon it was a good day. I didn't feel good when I woke up, and that kind of threatened to derail the day all day, but, you know, I got through it. I went to see one of my friends, one of my 2 friends I had at my last job, apparently, and I went to the jam, and I went to 2 weeks ago. I'm glad I went, because I kind of didn't feel like it, but I had a good time. I'm glad I went. I'm also glad I went to see my friend, because it was a life-affirming conversation. I feel like I talked too much. I feel like I just talked at her. I didn't go into it trying to talk at her, but I feel like I did that. Editing Willa here. I'm not as sad as I sound. It was so late, y'all. Sorry this is so low energy. But, like, it was still a good hang. It's just been one of those days where, especially in the wake of how I left that last job and trying to, like, strike out on my own, I just had a lot of self-doubt today. Anyway, these vlogs are about transition. It's sort of uneventful so far in a way. Like, my hair is softer, especially like my facial hair and body hair, and I'm pretty sure I'm already noticing my smell changing. And that would be weird for that to be a fluke, because it's hot as so I should definitely be stankin'. And I mean I do, but it's like different. I remember one of my friends, when she transitioned, she was like, it's weird, I don't smell the way it, like, and that kind of stuck with me, because it was like, yeah, that does sound kind of bizarre. Just like not recognize your own BO anymore. Like, oh, whose BO is that? Yeah, I smell maybe not better, but like less oniony. Excruciating detail. I mean, honestly though, dope. Dude BO be nasty. I mean, so can women BO, but like, you know, that onion funk, kind of like a specific dude thing. I mean, yeah, my skin is definitely a little softer already. I think I already have a little more meat on my thighs, which is good. That might not even have to do with the hormones so much as I just might be getting lucky between kind of drinking too much for the past couple months, and my sweet tooth, I might finally be putting some weight on where I want to put it on. But I guess the hormones probably aren't helping. You know, I guess this weight would usually just go like when I gain weight, I don't know where it goes, honestly. Historically, like, I've weighed more than this before, but it kind of looked like it was all on my face. Yeah, definitely some of it was on my stomach. I don't know, when I look back, freshman year of college was the thickest I'd ever been. You know, not thick at all, 180 pounds, it's the heaviest I've ever been. And like I look at those pictures and it's still like, where is it? Fitting a lot of the same clothes, maybe a little snugger. I don't know where I put that 40 pounds. I'm 40 pounds lighter. At any rate, it does seem like I'm putting some weight on in places I want it to be already, which might be like hubris. Maybe I'm wrong, but it kind of looks like it. Honestly, like I didn't make a sticky note for this one. Thank God for video editing software. I guess without video editing software, there probably wouldn't be YouTube at all. But my hair is growing. Like, my body hair is also growing slower already. I wish it would slow down a little more. It's honestly maybe a little erratic. Today it felt like my facial hair grew kind of fast, because I've been able to like go 2 days without shaving, but I kind of feel like when you look close at my face, you can see the little bristles. It's kind of not ideal. I don't want people to get close to me and be like, beard, I guess, you know, like, besides the fact it just doesn't look cute. Your powdered beard bristles. It is slowing down, and some days it's not as bad as today, and it's just like, oh, I don't have to shave today at all. I wish I had shaved today, though, the way it came in, but I'm so grateful for that. I mean, I can't tell if it's getting thinner yet. I'm really excited for it to thin out. Lord knows I can't afford laser right now. Lord knows I really want to. I mean, I really can't. I don't really have a whole lot of money coming in, but yes, I really want to laser this shit off of my face. I know there's like, what is the thing really like, put the needle, there's some alternatives to laser, I know. But I think the needle thing, I think is more expensive. What the fuck am I thinking of? Damn, what is it called? Damn, I can't remember. Electrolysis? Whatever that is, yeah, I know, but I think I don't really know about the expense with that. I assume it's more expensive because it's like a weird, funny technology. But I've heard it can be like more uncomfortable potentially. Electrolysis. Electrolysis.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
I also haven't drank barely any coffee. I had a cortado today and a latte a week ago. Like I had a cup of coffee at least every day. I had 2 cups of coffee most days. And if I was at work, throw in some shots of espresso too, or a cortado or 2. Like I was caffeine dependent. And then like 3 days of estrogen in, it just made me so nauseous. Like I was already morning sick that day, I guess, but like I kept finding myself trying to drink coffee. Yeah, even the first 2 days. And like just getting really nauseous. I guess it was the second day because the first day I only had my T blockers. So something about the estrogen when I took it, which is weird kind of, but yeah, at any rate, it's like a real crapshoot if like caffeine, like the caffeine, the amount of caffeine in a cup of coffee like put me in a terrible place. So I've been just having tea if I need anything to pick me up in the morning, and sometimes I don't even drink anything in the morning to wake up. That's a weird one. It's like yeah, like, cause I love coffee. I could appreciate coffee from maybe a healthier place, but it's been kind of, that might be like the starkest shift for me so far, besides how this past week I've been like, I can't hold liquor anymore, really. I had too many Trulies still, but they were spread out more than some of my more stupid nights, and Truly got all that sugar in it. But Lord, y'all, I had those, I guess I was doing about 2 Trulies an hour, which is kind of courting disaster, but I don't think I was in a bad way, and that just, it would have taken a little extra to put me in that bad of a way. Before, I was out the other night and had a couple of shots and a couple of drinks, because how did I get a couple? Yeah, people buy me drinks, bless y'all. You know who you are. If y'all watch this, I love you guys so much. But I was turned. Talk about how emotional I be getting. And thank God that I had enough time to like be able to drive myself home and stuff. I actually paced myself pretty well, because it helps when I'm broke. Been trying to remember that, because I got a shot of tequila 100% just to like get on stage and be like, give me an instrument to play tonight. And I really don't want to be in that place. I don't know, my relationship with alcohol has gotten pretty interesting, but I don't really foresee the way my tolerance has just halved with alcohol. I don't know. So I'm pretty optimistic that I can continue to cut back and maybe just like fake, especially because Lord knows it's not cheap. My friends are playing a show tomorrow night. Some like good friends and I at a bar, and it's like no cover but a drink minimum. So maybe somebody will buy me a couple of drinks. Ooh. Yeah. I gotta wear the right dress for tomorrow. But after that, take a little break from drinking, be kind of nice. As far as mood stuff with the transition with that, like, I can say that my mood has improved. Not having any mood swings yet that aren't like very clearly the type of mood swings I kind of used to have. I would just have before. I have a depression diagnosis, but like, I don't know how that factors in, because the nut is just maybe. No, I don't know. I don't think it's exacerbating the existing mood swings I would have, where I would like have a really good day and then have a really bad day right after that. Today was kind of like a bad day, but it wasn't. But 2 weeks ago, a lot of the stuff that happened today would have like, I wouldn't be recording this video right now. It would have just like, I probably would just kind of be like, I'm tired and nothing went the way I wanted it to today, so I'm just going to start again tomorrow, and just kind of like giving up on today. And instead I was like, I can film this right quick before I go to bed, and even if I'm kind of sad, and even if I'm kind of been getting emotional a couple times in this video, like, it's okay. It's just like, yeah, I have, like, I'm kind of feeling like not shit. And, you know, if I want to let it out, that makes sense. That's how I feel, and it's really nice. But I also might cry about it, because I've just been trying so hard for so long to not be like so hard on myself. I didn't really expect estrogen to have anything to do with it, but I mean, like, the confines of masculinity made me try to measure up to something that I'm not. I mean, sure, like, maybe I am, but like a lot of the things about being socialized male don't jive with me at all. Like not being allowed to cry. I'm having a hard time crying right now, honestly, because I know someone will be looking. No one is looking now. But like I have such a hard time crying when I like think someone's watching. Like it's weakness, right? But that's definitely going away. It's waning. Like when I get mad, instead of just being like, that pissed me off, I'll get mad and then also recognize that like I'm pissed because I was hurt like way sooner. Like, to be fair, I've been trying very hard. I might be a little righteous, I might not take some shit, but I'm not angry the way I used to be. I still do struggle with the poison of the anger. Like, even if I don't act on the anger, there will be, well, it's bitterness specifically. I will be embittered and kind of holding on to it. This whole time before the transition, I've been trying really hard just to learn how to let go of with some success here and there, I guess. There's a difference between letting go of and trauma, forgetting something. But on that journey, I find myself now in the middle of hormone therapy feeling a little bit more. It's so weird to me that like, oh, let me change the balance of these hormones. And apparently testosterone makes you aggro as fuck. And of course, that's like the thing. That everywhere, you know, testosterone is, that's, you take steroids or whatever, that's what happens. But it's experiencing that for myself and being like, oh, I don't feel like yelling as much as like, I mean, as far as like male aggression, it's like already, you know, it's already like, is this TMI? I think I might, after talking as long as I did for the last video or longer, I think I've covered most of like what the transition has been like the past 2 weeks, like physically and emotionally. Like, I deserve to be loved like unconditionally. You deserve that. Like, everyone deserves love. And I just have such a hard time. Like, I know I have like something to offer people and not like venom. Like, I have like love in my heart and stuff, like, you know, bad days and capitalism and trying to get your manager to cut the big happy family shit with you and just be actually honest just like makes me feel so out of place and like I don't belong. I know I have some kind of community and it is so hard for me sometimes for some reason just to be like, I need somebody's help. And I'm honestly really lucky that the stuff of my last job went the way it did and not worse. And I just need to remember that just because it was a rough day doesn't mean anybody likes me less. Especially if I didn't do anything to anybody today, you know. Definitely been getting a little more cryy. I felt so rejected for so long, and you know, you want to have the type of trauma as a kid, you kind of learn to be defensive and you don't want to trust, and then when you eventually trust somebody, you get burned, you want to run the other way. It's gonna be okay. I can trust my friends. If I can't, it's not my fault, you know, necessarily. I know that. I want to act like I know it more and remember it. So, I'm glad I said it here. I love my friends so much, and this is where I'm going to end it. Before I tried to take anything into my own hands, I just felt like I couldn't do anything but push people away. And I'm trying to fix it now, and it's not even going that bad, I guess. but I just don't feel like I deserve you guys. Sometimes, days like today, I was like, feel like I'm kind of let everybody down. That's not how it works. I don't know. I don't want to let you guys down. It was hard when I filmed the last one. It was 2 weeks ago, and I kind of felt more optimistic. You know, it's been 2 weeks later, and I have no money in my bank account. And you know, I really hope that the music I've been trying to trust myself to just make and finish does something. That's all I can really do. It's scary. I tried myself at that cafe because I thought I needed the steady income. I mean, I did, but the way it had me in its grip, the way I couldn't find the energy to so much as find another job while I was working there. I've been making the past couple weeks hard, I guess, had nothing to do with hormone therapy, so that's good. With that, I'm gonna sign off. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I really want to do other YouTube videos. Like, I want to make a YouTube video about my favorite video game, about how I could be gayer. But time, you know what? To be fair, if I could spend even 20% less time being a sad girl, that would be really valuable time. Thank you all for joining me today. Hit that like or subscribe if you like the vibe, if you want to see more of these transition vlogs. I'm Will Augustus, and I'm signing off. Y'all have a good night, a good morning, a good afternoon. Yeah, y'all be good.